Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right. That's complete to Johnston and right. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 68, Cowboy 80.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Gets this one to Gadsden. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Walker trying to run for the first. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. From the left hash, 54 yards out. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now we got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Right, 97. Ready.
To the air with Love. Completed over the middle. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Come on, set. 10 black, lead old blue. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18, come. Ready.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Caught by Theo Johnson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 1918.
Here's Richardson. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27th. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is Walker on 2nd. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Ready.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Go. Let go.
Staying with Walker. They're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running with Walker again. And he drives that club backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Headed out right. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
60. Ready.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Set, hut. Claw. Black 40. Opposite. Green. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. The Titans are leading so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Ready?
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Set.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Buying some time right. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready?
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Offense to the line fast.
Ball
A
red.
gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
6. Mega. Set. Hut.
Love looking to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, New York! The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They bring Johnston in motion. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taking a shot deep here. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Down. 50. 10 cycle. Hut.
Play fake. It's Love. Hits his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. We've set it downs from 37.
Come on. Set. Shot. 32. Hut.
With a dive up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd and 6.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. The Titans into the nickel for 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play.
52.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And he's got a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Groupie to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans have a 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They've got a man in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
At the 32-yard line.
Right here. County Lions.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call.
Ready.
Richardson to throw again. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football, too, and those three should pay dividends.
He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing, it's Love. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Number 89.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
52 black. Let's go now. Ready?
Love now, off the play action. It's everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Ultra. Set. Stay.
They'll run here on first down. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Washed out of the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Flash.
Running left. Here's Walker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 10. First
65
down, Tennessee.
Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He's trying to push the field. Ooh, trying to connect with Johnson, but it's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut, hut.
To the air with Love. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Fight, 97. Down, set.
Plowing up the middle. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Titans have the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
19, 18.
A gain of 18 on the
Here
play.
we go, here we go.
And the Titans first down.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Titans first down.
Go.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Makes the catch. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ready.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Completed to Flowers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Hey, check Mega. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Now a give on the counter. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 48-yard line.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Ready?
This is Allen on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On the set.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Blaster, 6. Smash, red. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here we go, set, 6. Max 52, boom. Hut, hut.
Love throwing on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Okay,
good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And this one is launched downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, field, black. 10 black. Set.
Play action, Love. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
8 yards.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Caught out left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision, that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Setting him on the dime. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on, set. Watch out now. Stick black 40.
Running right, it's Irving. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Ruby's extra point is good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
Giants 31, Titans 14.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Look at my team.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. 22 middle. Left.
On the hands-off, Allen. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Irving on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Fight. 97. Set. Hut.
Play fake. It's Love. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Titans into the nickel for 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Giants using their 1st timeout. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. We've set it downs for them from the 31. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Richardson sacked.
Third and long, it's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.